In 2028, a surge of international demand arrives on our shores. For South Bay businesses, this is the window to implement a brand amplification strategy that positions them to lead their industry before the market shifts. This raises a specific question for local founders. How can a small business in Los Angeles build a marketing strategy that competes on a global scale during the Olympics? You can start building that presence by visiting Voxel Micro Video Labs.com to book a session and a turnkey video podcast studio designed for this exact purpose. Today, we are walking through a methodical system to capture that international demand by turning video content into proprietary intellectual property. Global corporations are already securing their 2028 visibility. Establishing a digital footprint now allows a local business to build the search ranking history needed to remain visible when those competitors arrive. The scale of this event is staggering. By 2028, millions of travelers and investors will be searching for services in Los Angeles, creating a temporary but massive spike in local demand. Strategist Edwin Duterte developed the Voxel framework to help businesses prepare for this influx through high-volume content production. To understand the 2028 Olympic marketing strategy for Los Angeles small businesses, we have to look at how three specific variables interact. First, there is the influx itself, the raw demand hitting the region's infrastructure and search engines simultaneously. Second is the creation of a content backlog. This library of authoritative assets proves your expertise before they ever land at LAX. Finally, that backlog builds digital authority, ensuring your business ranks highest when global users search for local experts. When these factors work together, a business stops reacting to local foot traffic and starts proactively capturing global search intent. Step 1 is the immediate creation of a content backlog. Because search engines require time to index and rank video assets, starting this process in 2027 would leave a business with very little compounding authority by the time the games begin. Edwin Duterte notes that a successful strategy requires a deep library of 4K video content that serves as a permanent digital asset for the firm. You can produce this library at voxelmicrovideolabs.com. The Global Leader Suite features a 4-camera array and 4K recording, allowing for cinematic scale on professional projects. A single 50-minute podcast session provides the raw material for a constant stream of daily clips, reels, and long-form education for your channels. Over time, this output builds an SEO presence for high-value queries. When someone searches for a specific industry in the South Bay, your multi-camera video content dominates the results. This approach is particularly effective for capturing demand in the region's industrial hubs, such as the logistics and shipping sectors centered in San Pedro. A content backlog is essentially digital real estate. The earlier you secure your space in the search results, the more its value compounds as the 2028 deadline approaches. Step 2 is establishing digital authority. This is what differentiates a local expert from a generic service provider in a crowded market. Most businesses follow a digital ghost strategy, using no video and generic text. A Voxel client, however, uses human-led multi-camera video to build proprietary intellectual property. By basing content on real audience psychology rather than templated AI outputs, this framework has helped businesses achieve a 300% increase in brand recognition. True authority requires every frame to be crafted by human creators, as viewers build trust through authentic human connection that algorithms cannot replicate. You can explore these strategies at voxelmicrovideolabs.com. The studio's entire focus is aligned with business growth goals and ROI-focused production. This framework is built for local firms, from Torrance coffee shops to San Pedro real estate offices and El Segundo aerospace companies. Linking your business authority to the specific identity of the South Bay region builds a deeper connection with both local and visiting audiences. Digital authority is a competitive moat that requires time to build. It is an asset rooted in authentic connection, which is precisely why it cannot be manufactured at the last minute. The 2028 strategy is clear. Begin building your content backlog today and establish the digital authority needed to capture international demand. When you align your business with the incoming surge and back it with authoritative content, you move from being a local provider to a global industry leader. In a market driven by video discovery, businesses without a video presence risk becoming invisible to the very customers they are trying to reach. For South Bay owners, the next step is booking a velocity starter or momentum builder session to begin that production process. You can start compounding your proprietary content today. Visit VoxelMicroVideoLabs.com to secure your place in the 2028 economy.